G. My partner's such a good friend of me. Constant on the block with some enemies. Stayed up. Nonsense is such a winner, young beginner be. Doctor told me the remedy is in the feet. The whole world turned plastic. On his last. That's why they.
All the numbers will know it's mine. But look how we act. All is one. All the numbers.
Keep falling, 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 falling.
Guess who got the final laugh? Subsides, time will pass. Betrayal, all for the payroll. Say your piece and find the cash. Time and revealed you as a pariah, like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. The seat shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. And still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your liars running crazy with your souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers.
Know it's mine. But look how we act. All is one. All the numbers.
Keep falling, 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 falling.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV and Season 3 of NBA 2K22 Iced Out. In this week's episode, we're going to be filling you in on all of the new features, events, and so many new rewards we've packed into Season 3. But speaking of rewards, let's get started with some 2K TV Interactive presented by Duracell. Which NBA player has appeared in the most Game 7s of any player?
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling. Now it's ended out to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Kevin,
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. Here's the starting group for Houston. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And it's Tate in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James is out there with Isaac. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And there's Davis. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard position.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Now, here's Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wood against Davis. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. That's tipped. Tice passes to Tate. Pass to Wall. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Not enough on that one as it misses. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac is improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Here's Wall after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. And it's Tice in the corner. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DiVincenzo against Wall. Here's Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And Davis has added strength over his career. I mean, it really helps him inside.
Down low, here's Wood, and Davis sends it back. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Wall. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Chalk up 2 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
He can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to happen.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. Back to DiVincenzo. Isaac down low. Defended by Tice. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Wall. And it's Tice in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
LeBron drives in.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wall. And Wall slams it home.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what do you see from him in terms of his mindset?
I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. Well, he's all about team success right now. Looking for that elusive chip.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Rockets trail by 7. Wall looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the way. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. He had to bring much faster help than that.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wall, following the bucket by the Lakers. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Loads it up for Davis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively now, especially on the interior.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Wall passes to Wood. 14 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Tate. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Rockets.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. David Nwaba is checked in for Green.
David Nwaba.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Isaac trying to break free. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Rockets trail by 11. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside for Martin. Pass to Nwaba. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Porter against DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond comes in for Davis, and Hunter subbed in for James. 5 to shoot. Porter finds Martin. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Murray kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Lakers making a switch here. Okiki's checked in. And stolen by Murray. Inside. Isaac misses. It's trailed by 13. To the middle. Here's Şengün. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hunter, the pass to Murray. Now Isaac. Stolen by Martin. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for the Lakers. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Gordon against Hunter. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Nwaba kicks to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Şengün. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Here's Okiki. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Porter, and it's sent back by Drummond.
He knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 11. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9th. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all, but he says he doesn't have to for his team to be.
There's no pressure for none of us to score.
Well, and the way this roster is composed, with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Bamba. DeJounte Murray is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Okiki in at the 3, the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding, and that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And that one, good. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Gordon against Hunter. Gordon inside. Now, here's Nwaba. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up, and Gordon with the lay-in. Good. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
How about Gordon on the glass? I love watching him work hard to keep possessions going.
Outside, Porter. Nwaba finds Martin. There's the pass to Şengün. And here's Nwaba. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Over Hunter. It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
And there it is for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
A new lineup here for Houston. Here's Tate. Rebounded by the Lakers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Green against Hunter. Murray right side. Over the Wall. Bank shot, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Tate, no good. Murray outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Tice. Pass to Tate. Jumps up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drives in, and the dunk by Bamba.
That 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Green from outside the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
6'7" Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Wall against Murray, and Wall. Here we go now. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Murray, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. When we were in Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that we left our game. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. We have it all.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
And the dunk by James.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
It's Wall with the drive. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they'll keep possession. Now here's Davis. Tate covering. Murray. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
All with it. Isaac picks him up. Here's Tice. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wall is a smart point guard. He utilized the screen and roll beautifully. Look how he threaded the needle. Well, after winning the championship in Germany, Tice came to the NBA in 2017 and immediately became an important part of the rotation.
And the Lakers making a change here. Eibel's checked in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Chris, what's great about Tice is his positional versatility.
He can play the 4 or 5. He's a great rim runner. He can knock down the 3 here and there. And defensively, he shows well, even against great quickness.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Down low. The shot's good from Tice. Tice has got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. DiVincenzo against Wall. Passes it to Wood. He shoots again. Here's Tate. He kicks the Wall. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 15. Wall with the steal. And the wide-open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. James sinks that one from the post. James has got 6 in the quarter.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
The D can expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of positioning. It's really that simple.
Wall against DiVincenzo. Wood can't hit.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
Thibault, the pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 17. And it's Tice in the corner. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Lakers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. James finds Thibault. James in the post. Tate covering. The kick out to LeBron. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From deep, Green, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo passes to Isaac. Here's Davis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guy. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 4 rebounds. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, how do you think the Rockets were playing?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets trail by 15. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. And the wings, Green and Tate. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And it's Wall in at the point.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And the evolution of Wood continues to impress, accepting a bigger role in this offense.
DiVincenzo against Wall. Isaac passes to DiVincenzo. Wall grabs the board. Rockets trail by 12. Right side, Green. Green draws the double. Now, here's Tate. Tight defense on him. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Green. James with the bucket. James has got 16 points.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
And the pass to Tice. And the rejection by LeBron. To the middle. Here's Thibault. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Timeout call for Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Trail by 14. Now here's Wall. He's got 10. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. You need to calm down and play the game.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
From deep, Wall. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to DiVincenzo. James outside. 4 on the shot clock. And James throws it down.
That's just amazing control from James right there. Superb ball handling for a guy his size.
Rockets trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And finished off by Martin.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. James finds Isaac. That shot off. Great D that time from Martin. Wall against DiVincenzo. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Martin.
Look at the muscle from Wall, willing to draw some contact.
James.
Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Wall's shot is off. Lakers leading by 16. The drive by James, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. The Rockets also changing it up. Gordon comes in for Green, and Porter subbed in for John Wall. 8 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Left side, Gordon. Passed and Nwaba trying his luck from deep. Houston gets it back. Porter dishes to Martin. Passed and Nwaba. Porter looking it over. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
James. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Gordon missing. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Powerful guy. Davis can be graceful. Definitely works his way inside to the shot.
Outside Gordon. High, arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And the basket by Gordon.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the Lakers call time here. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Davis. Amba comes in for Isaac. Okiki's checked in for James. And Hunter subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Houston making a switch here. Tice is checked in. And Drummond throws it down.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. Gordon against Hunter. Gordon goes in, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Here's Tice. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jam. You got to get those easy looks inside.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Hunter against Gordon. With the drive. The stupendous finish in traffic. Gordon's got 12 points in the game.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Rockets trail by 21. Passes it to Wood. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Hunter on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Okeke. They get the rebound, and Drummond is right there.
How about the aggressiveness by Drummond on the boards? If you don't box this guy out, he'll blow past you for the jam.
Here's Gordon. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Murray against Porter. And it's Murray with the jam.
Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Porter outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Hunter is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Andre Drummond, and there's Mohamed Bamba, and it's Okeke in at the 3 spot. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
They get it again. Here's Drummond. Back to Murray. They shoot again. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
John Wall's checked in for the Rockets. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Floats it up for Wood. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, wow. See that pass from Wall? I mean, that's how you execute offense for years. He's been one of the best at it.
Murray, the pass to Bamba. The Rockets pull it in. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The pass to Tate, dishes it to Green. And here's Wall outside. And Bamba pulls it down. Lakers leading by 19. Hunter with it. Out to the right wing. Bamba finds Hunter. The shot, no good.
You expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
13 feet away. And Green with the basket on the assist by Wall.
John Wall.
Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night. And the Lakers call time here.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Tate kicks to Wall. 14 feet away. Goes back up. And Wood with the nice bucket inside.
It's plays like these, Wood was given more opportunity recently. I mean, his motor, he never stopped.
Murray the pass to Drummond. To stop the drought. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And you can't forget about the fancy dunking ability of Drummond. He just knows how to do some special things when he gets up in the air.
Rockets trail by 17. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release. Still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Houston.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms to lay.
With the teardrop, he can't get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Okeke to the paint. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Wall against Murray. The turnaround Jay. Wall's shot is off. Lakers leading by 19. Inside, here's Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. James comes in for Okeke. Matisse Thybulle checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeJounte Murray. Releases. And the Lakers with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. It's stolen by Green. And it's Houston on the break. Green with the ball. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Lakers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Davis. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Embracing contact on the way up. Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Loads it up for Wood. It's stolen by Davis. James left side. Here's Thybulle. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Wall, and that's going to be a travel.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Lakers. Daniel Tice is checked in for Houston. LeBron's shot is good.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside, Tice, and it's sent back by Isaac. Wood against DiVincenzo. On the wing, James. The Rockets pull it in. Tate's only got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Green. Wood trying to free himself up.
Green.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now DiVincenzo. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And good that time.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Wall. Pass to Wood. On the wing, Green. Covered by LeBron. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Davis.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Tice passes to Wood. Tice trying to break free. The layup off target.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's stolen by Green. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Driving to the basket.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
They're going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the Rockets.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Augustine.
Lakers foul. Dante DiVincenzo.
First one falls for
the Rockets. DJ Augustine.
Both free throws good from Augustine. Now here's LeBron. Goes up off the inbound. And LeBron throws it down.
James shows no mercy on his drive. Vicious at penetration.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Ron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
wanna know we're making that. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Lil waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Lil waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well. On my as you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know it's